Climbing Everest, fighting pirates out at sea, spending days in the wild to snap that perfect moment. These may be pursuits one typically associate with men, but these 4 women have battled the odds to become successful in their chosen fields. Along the way, they have helped shape or change the way women are perceived. As part of the 4th National Young Women Leaders Day 2012, they shared their success stories and leadership experiences with 640 female students at Kallang Theatre.
Having the courage to try something, but knowing that you may fail, but yet still do it. So, I think a lot of people have a lot of fears in terms of like starting a new project, going into a business, doing something new. And the fear actually stops them from doing a lot of things because it's the perceived kind of either reaction from the society or what will happen to their income, so forth. But I think you just have to look at it and deal with the fear that you have.
29-year-old Sim Yi Hui has a never-say-die attitude. She was one of the 6 members of Singapore's first all-women team who scaled Mount Everest in 2009. Unfortunately, due to chest pains, Yi Hui could not reach the summit with her buddies, but she has picked herself up and gone on to conquer other quests. Last year, she crossed the Gobi Desert in Mongolia in 51 days.
There are 2 kinds of fear. The first kind of fear is the one that grips you and, immobilize you and make you say, okay, I'm not going to do it. And I'll just stop there, stop in your tracks. But I think the second kind of fear, which is a healthy kind of fear, is the one that drives you on to acknowledge that there is a fear and you can do something about it to overcome the fear and to take proactive steps to actually overcome the fear. So I think young people should try to meet the second kind of fear. Fear is good, it keeps us on our toes. It's just what we want to do with the fear.
Next up, the founder and co-owner of Awfully Chocolate, a chocolate cake business that's expanded across Asia, reveals leadership tip number 2.
I never knew what I was going to do, and even up till the time I was in university and studying law and even a lawyer, I kept asking myself, is this what I want to do? So, but because I was quite laid back in another part of my personality, I was quite happy to see where life would lead me. The one standard that I kept was whatever fell into my lap, I had pride in it, and I wanted to make sure that when people saw my work, they would see it was not a half-baked job. And what I've told people is it doesn't matter if you do not have that one clear vision, of what you're going to do, as long as whatever opportunities come your way, you have pride in it, you have pride in the results, and you make sure that the effort that comes out, people say, wow, that's a nice job. Then I believe that those opportunities will eventually take you to where you want to be.
Meanwhile, nature and wildlife photographer Ching Shun Ling feels a good leader is one who is able to influence others positively for the good of the team.
He or she will be able to inspire and lead the team to do great things, and not because of the profits or be it the recognitions and stuff, but it's really about self-improvement, how each of us improve together as a team. I do take people on photography trips, and not only adults but children as well. In Singapore, through learning about nature and seeing the beauty in it and able to capture it, and encouraging them to go out there and explore, and to really inspire them. That's what I love to do most, and that's how I apply it back to what I do every day, which is to really inspire the people around me.
The 4th tip came from Lieutenant Colonel Goh Jerrica, an executive officer of the RSS Intrepid. LTC Goh is one of the first women who received the Singapore Armed Forces Merit Scholarship in 1993. She feels it's important for one to remain positive despite the odds.
In the course of our work or daily activities, we'll meet challenges. I find that it is important to stay positive and to focus on what can be done to overcome the challenges. That is to stay rather than to spend time, complaining or feeling sorry for yourself. It is better to channel that energy to do something that's more useful. I've frequently been asked if I encounter any issue or challenges working in a male-dominated environment. Currently on my ship, there are 6 ladies out of a crew of 72. I never had any problems with my working environment or being the minority gender on board. I believe that as long as we're willing to learn, be able to perform our duty ably, and work as a team with the rest, whether you're a lady or a gentleman, the officers and crew will be happy to accept you as part of the team.
In the next clip, find out the challenges these women faced to become successful leaders in their own right.